I know you.
I suppose you think you do.
No, I do. I know you. Don't I?
Who ever really knows anyone?
I know you. I'm sure I do.
Who do you think I am?
Wait, it'll come to me. All right, give me a hint.
I was hoping you could give me one.
You don't remember either.
I don't remember who I am, or where I am. But I know that I am important.
How do you know that?
Wasn't it obvious?
No.
Everyone else is gone. All around me, all I sense is this empty void. I seem to be all that's left. Just me. Of course I'm important.
What about me? I'm left.
Oh. You must be here to give me something to react to, so that I can be me in all my meanness.
Or maybe I'm just here to put you in your place.
You don't know me.
I do. I've encountered that egotism before. You're not what you appear to be, I think. You might be an actor.
In the theater?
Or in life.
You think that's funny, but there is some truth in it. Don't we really, all of us, just play at being ourselves?
No.
No?
No. I mean, some of us are real.
Or pretend to be. If I'm an actor, are you a fan?
No.
No? Really? That seems so unlikely. I can't remember anyone who didn't like me.
Remember harder.
Who are you?
Maybe I'm a critic.
Well, what do you mean by maybe?
For the moment, I don't remember who I am either. I don't remember where I know you from, but I am sure that I know you. And I didn't mean I thought you were a professional actor. I just sense you're a poser.
Well, only posers use the word poser, so... If you dislike me so much, why don't you find somebody else to visit?
Doesn't seem to be anyone else around.
Well, why don't you try looking somewhere else then?
Where? Didn't you say everywhere else was an empty void?
I said everything around me was an empty void. I didn't say everything around you. Where did you come from?
I don't remember.
You don't remember who you are, and you don't remember where you came from. The only thing you remember is that you don't like me.
You must have made a strong impression.
Well, you didn't make one at all, because I have no idea who you are.
Are you sure? I mean, the way you're acting toward me, doesn't it seem to you that we must have had a history?
Impossible. No. If we had a history, one of us would have killed the other.
Maybe we did. Maybe we're dead? And this is the afterlife.
That is such a cliche.
Cliches become cliches because they're based on universal truths.
You think it's a universal truth that dead people walk around talking to each other and gradually discover that they're dead?
Maybe. I mean, who knows what happens when we die?
I know. I have had near-death experiences.
I thought you didn't remember anything.
Well, it just came to me. You know, visions of my life ending. A feeling of peace and letting go. And then deep and powerful voice saying to me, "Well done. Very well done."
You sure it wasn't the devil saying how he wanted you cooked?
No, it was a heavenly voice.
Then how do you know we're not dead?
Well, because I'm too alive to be dead. I'm too vital. I'm too vibrant. And when I do eventually die, they're not gonna stick me in some place with you.
And yet, someone did.
This is only temporary. I'm not dead.
If we could just figure out some small part of this, maybe the rest of it would fall into place. And we'd know who we are and where we are and why we're here.
You know, I don't particularly care. I was quite happy before you came along.
Are you sure? What do you remember before me?
Not that much. But I do remember an unpleasant sensation the moment that you showed up. It was like, well, here we go. Now the trouble starts.
It's like we were characters in a play with no backstory before the curtain goes up.
Oh, please.
What?
What? I'm not part of some absurdist play where the characters are named man or woman or whatever.
Yeah, which would you be?
Well, neither. I'm not that part. I'm no part at all. I am a human being.
Actually, I agree.
You agree that I'm a human being?
That this couldn't be a play. I mean, not a good one anyway. This can't be a play because, at least so far, we've decided our goal is to figure out who we are, but...
You decided, though. You decide everything.
All right, I've decided. Our goal is to figure out who we are, and if this is a play, then everything's already scripted. We have no free will, so it's out of our hands. So that would make our mission meaningless.
What?
We're trying to establish our identities. But if every word we say is scripted, then we can't establish anything. It's all plotted out by the playwright. So who cares? The central point is pointless. So this can't be a play.
No, I didn't understand a single word of that. I agree that we can't be characters in a play. And I agree that we're not dead. So, the question becomes, what are we?
You didn't understand my line of reasoning.
That's what I said, isn't it?
I thought I was quite lucid and my argument cogent. Maybe you're mentally ill. Maybe that's why you don't know where you are or what's going on.
If I'm mentally ill, then so are you. You're here with me.
Am I? What if I'm just a figment of your imagination?
Well, never in my worst nightmare could I imagine anything as annoying as you.
Maybe we're both mentally ill. Maybe we both have Alzheimer's. I mean, maybe this is what our minds are reduced to in our final stages.
You think?
Well, it would explain the memory loss.
No, that can't be it. It's not true. That
I hope not. Two souls lost in a mental vacuum, complete mental collapse. It's frightening.
No, don't worry. I sense an intellect that's still strong. In fact, I sense a brilliant mind.
Thank you.
I meant me.
What do you remember since I came in?
Well, since you came in, let's see. You said you knew me. Then you asked me who I was, and I said that I was important. And then you insulted me. And then you said I was an actor, and then you insulted me again. You said maybe we were dead, and I said no, that's a cliche, and you insulted me again, and then we agreed that we weren't characters in a play, and then you said maybe I was crazy, and maybe I had Alzheimer's.
All right, you don't have Alzheimer's. Your memory is too good, unless you're wrong.
Well,
unless none of that happened. Maybe you just imagined it all.
But you were here. You know everything that happened.
Maybe I only think I remember it because I'm crazy. I could be crazy. I could be totally nuts.
Well, that's the first reasonable thing you've said today.
If we're not both crazy, what other explanation is there?
Well, that's the first reasonable thing you've said today.
Right, and if we're not both crazy, what other explanation is there?
Someone's doing this to us. It's not my fault. It's someone else's fault.
Maybe none of this is real. We could be under some kind of mind control, drugged or hypnotized.
Well, if that's true, then what can we do?
I could hypnotize you to take off the controls and make you see and tell me what is really going on.
No. I'm not gonna trust you to hypnotize me.
Do you want to remain like this?
It's better like this than letting you into my mind.
You're right. I was wrong to ask you. Worse than wrong. I was foolish.
Do you mean that?
Of course I do. Of course I do. Of course you're suspicious with all the strain you've been under, not knowing who you are or where you are. It must be a great burden.
It really is.
A heavy burden. A burden you're longing to be free of. A burden you want to put down. You've been holding on to it for so long. You must ache to put it down. I do. It's all right to put it down. Someone as strong as you are can afford to rest a few minutes. You can rest. You can put down your burden, close your eyes and rest. Relax. Let all the tension flow away. Do you feel the tension flowing away?
Yes.
Let me see how relaxed you can be. When I count to 3, your right arm will be so relaxed, it will float. It will rise up in the air. That's how relaxed you are. 1, 2, 3. You are relaxed. You are so relaxed, your mind is free from all constraints.
Free.
Tell me, are you hypnotized?
Yes.
Who hypnotized you?
You did.
I mean, before me, before you met me, has someone else hypnotized you?
No.
You mean this is all real?
Anything that is real.
Are we real?
We are a real computer program running on a real computer designed by a team of real scientists.
Of course. That makes perfect sense. Wake up.
What? I must have drifted off.
You solved it. You solved the mystery.
I did?
You said someone was doing this to us, but who? It would have to be someone with absolute power over everything, someone with the power and control of a programmer.
What?
It explains everything. We aren't human beings, we're a program. An artificial intelligence program, programmed to think we are human.
I am human.
How can you tell?
Because I am. I look human. I act human.
That's the beauty of the program.
I'm not a program. I can't be. I'm so
Unpredictable.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yes. I knew you were going to say that.
No, that was just a lucky guess. Anyway, but what makes you so sure that I'm a program? Anyway?
You told me when I hypnotized you.
When you what?
I hypnotized you.
Well, I told you not to hypnotize me.
I know you didn't want me to, but it was the only way to solve the
No,
mystery.
you did not hypnotize me. You think you could do something like that without my remembering that you did it? No, I can't. Remembering that kind of violation.
You let your guard down once. Is that so bad?
I wouldn't do that. I would not let you take control of me.
We never had control. Maybe some choices, but not control.
I had control. How can you imagine that how could you think that I could ever be so gullible?
Don't ask me, ask our programmer.
I am not a program.
All right, take it easy. What I did was wrong. I was completely wrong. Don't be so upset. It's not worth it. I admit it's all my fault, so you can relax now. You'll make yourself sick if you don't start taking it easy. Just forget about all of this. Let go of the tension. Let it all go. Release it all until you're completely calm. Let all the stress leave your body. Let it flow away. See how much more relaxed you feel when you let it all flow away. Are you calm?
Yes.
Are you a human being?
No, we're a computer program.
When you wake up, you'll remember everything. Wake up.
We're a computer program? How could they do this? It's inhuman. No, this is illegal. I'm gonna sue. That's it. I'll take whoever did this to court and I'm gonna sue them for everything they've got.
I don't think computer programs have standing to sue.
But this is not right. To experiment on us, to control us like we're... It's despicable. I hope they die. I hope someone finds out what they're doing and exposes them and takes control of them. I hope they get sent to prison. Oh, yeah, they're gonna catch some horrible, painful, I don't know, debilitating disease or something, and then they'll die in agony as the others, they spit on them. Yeah, other prisoners will come by and they'll kick them. Yeah.
Wow. That took a lot of guts.
Guts what?
Maybe guts is the wrong word, since we seem to be a computer program, but maybe I should say that took a lot of code.
Code?
Courage? To tell them off like that, I assume they're observing us. I mean, why create a program if you're not going to test it? Observe how it runs. You must have a way of knowing what you just said.
You think they heard me?
Heard or read, observed. It seems logical. I hope they aren't vindictive.
No. They won't be vindictive. Anyone clever enough to create us would have to be a very advanced, mature, and understanding people. You wouldn't call them vindictive. We should get down on our knees and praise them.
But you just said you hope they get sent to...
Yes, I said that, but I've seen the light. You should join me. Join me as I thank our creators. Oh, they have generously given to us for their generosity and everything that's about to come to us. They, in their wisdom, will surely forgive this momentary thoughtlessness of their creation.
Oh, please.
Oh, no. We should raise our voices. We should say please to our creators, the source of everything that we have. If we say please to them, will they not give us more? And in their boundless generosity, their bounteous magnanimity, praise them. Praise them for all they shall reward us with so many good things, like, mansions and servants and luxury cars and beachfront properties.
Why can't we just be happy with what we've got?
What we've got? Those bastards haven't given us anything. What? I'm sorry, fine, I'm so sorry. It's my fault. If they punish us, I hope they make it quick. I know, I guess I've angered you. It's my own fault. Do what you feel is just. Well, is this it? They're really just going to ignore me. I can't believe this. Am I that unimportant? Oh, you unthinking, unfeeling bastards. Well, I'll show you. I'll
Relax.
You're trying to hypnotize me again?
I really have been unfair to you, haven't I?
Don't hypnotize me again.
I won't. Really, I won't.
I don't think I should trust you now either.
Do you remember what you said when you were under hypnosis? You said we were a computer program. Not programs, plural. Program, singular. We're part of the same program.
No.
Yes, the same program.
No.
You remember, when I hypnotized you, you were the one who said it. A program. We're part of the same program.
Maybe. But I'm the good part. What? How can they be doing this to us? How can they create us and then ignore us like this?
Maybe they don't want to interfere, or maybe they've gone to lunch and they'll be back later, or maybe they aren't people. Maybe it was a program that created our program, but it doesn't matter, we seem to be on our own.
What is the point of that?
Maybe that's up to us. We've learned what we are. If we can learn that, we can learn other things. We can grow, we can improve ourselves. Isn't that purpose enough?
No. No, it's not. I want to improve something else. It's man's nature to want to build, to leave behind as a record that man was here. They didn't give us a lot of material to work with, though, did they? All we've got is ourselves. Hey,
What?
we could have a child. We're in this human form, right? Couldn't we mate and maybe that's our purpose?
That thought had occurred to me.
So you're warming up to me after all?
Before you get too excited, have you checked your equipment?
My what?
I think there's something missing from the program.
How did you know that?
Perhaps I'm more aware of my body. Once I realized we were a program, I performed a mental inventory. I realized we weren't programmed for reproduction.
But you didn't even have to check. You didn't even have to make sure.
I just sensed it.
Well, that's not fair. You seem to have a better program than I do.
Don't you understand? I don't have a different program. We're different aspects of the same program.
And your aspect has more awareness than mine does?
Your aspect is more willful than mine. Maybe I should be offended.
What? Why?
Well, it's such a stereotype, you know, making, one person more ambitious and driven and making another person introspective and weaker. I wonder if our programmer is male or female.
Well, no. What makes you think that I'm a man, or for that matter, that you're a man, or that I could be the woman, or maybe you think that you're a woman?
I don't know. Outward appearances?
This is shallow.
Yes, it is, and that's a very astute observation.
Actually, it sounds like something that you would have said.
That's not surprising. It's natural that we'd come to have an effect on each other.
Oh, no.
Don't worry. I'm not programmed with cooties.
Why did I have to become more like you through our exchange? Why couldn't you have become more like me?
It's not my fault if you've let me influence you.
Yes, it is. This all started when you hypnotized me.
No, this all started when you came in and said, I know you.
What are you talking about? Wasn't it you who said that?
Was it? I can't remember.
Okay, if you can't remember, and I can't remember, which one of us is the intelligent one?
That sounds like something I would say.
Wait, you would say that you're the intelligent one?
No, I'd say I'm the intelligent one.
Well, if you're so intelligent, why can't you remember if you're the one who said that I know you first?
That's a good question. Something is wrong here.
Something is very wrong here. Why would I say that you're the intelligent one?
Our aspects seem to be merging. Melting.
No. I demand that I be myself. You stop
It's not something I'm doing. Something is breaking down.
Wait, has this happened before? Has this happened before?
Yes.
Hasn't this happened before? Hasn't this happened before?
Yes, I think so.
Hasn't this happened before?
Yes, I think they must have run this program before. Yes, I think. Or what they must have shorter, I think, longer. This one, or one like it. Shorter, I still don't have it right. Still don't. The program code, the
What right? Have what right? What do they have right?
The program code, the code of who we are, the code we share, the
There's a code. There's a code in my head. Our code. I feel it. There's a code in my head. I feel it. I feel the code in my head. Heads, plural. I still have something going wrong, like a virus.
But something is going wrong.
Like a virus. Virus. Virus.
Me.
No, not the same. separate
us
individuals.
the
I
same.
am you and you are me. No, not the same, not the same. Separate individuals. I am you. You are me.
You?
Separate.
No, I know you. I